How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will, and today we're opening up Skulk Hollow, which is the first game in the Børe series. Of course, we did a gameplay of both Skulk Hollow and Mall Peak. Reason I'm doing the unboxing is more of a twofold thing. One, to show you guys what all components come in Skulk Hollow. We'll be doing an unboxing of Mall Peak for the same reason, but also to let you guys know that we have teamed up with Pencil First Games to be giving away a copy of Skulk Hollow to our U.S. Donors for Extra Life charities. For our international, if you want to donate to Extra Life charities, we'll be doing a copy of Herbaceous Pocket Edition. So we teamed up with them. This is Extra Life United Week. So we want to do something special. And since we were featuring their games on the channel, we figured what better than to try to give away a copy. So the way you do that is very simple. Go down below, click the link to our link tree, click the link to Extra Life, donate $1, you get one entry. $5, 5 entries. And if you choose one of our incentive levels, you'll also get that as well. More entries, more chance you have to win. We will be doing the giveaway winner at the end of our Mall Peak stream on Saturday. So you can come out and check us out then if you want to see if you won, or we'll notify you by the email you put on Extra Life when you make your donation. With that said, let's go ahead and flip the camera over, and we're going to go ahead. Well, I'm trying something new with the camera. If you notice, I don't have the cell phone here, although I do have this big microphone here. We're trying the top-down camera. We're going to try it for the first time, see how that works. And Bella got the Bella got the fuzzy ball that goes in the dryer. But yeah, let me flip the camera over. All right, so we have Mall Peak. So Mall Peak by Keith Matajeka, Eduardo Baraf, and Dustin Faust. 2 players. Here we go. Let's see how well this works. I'm not sure how well the light's going to work, but we're going to see. 2 players, 40 minutes, ages 8 and up. And you can see there on the back. So an asymmetric game of combat between the legendary Guardians Foxen clan of Børe. Scale the Guardian's body, epic meeples, and they are some chunky meeps. We're going to see definitely some chunky meeps in this box. All right, so we're going to see how well this works. And Bella is off again. Not sure what she's running away with this time. So there we go. Gaming with Edo. This is Børe. This is one thing I thought that was kind of cool with the game, was that, you know, they got this whole lore around Børe, and it comes with this map. And then if you want to see, when I do the Mall Peak unboxing, its map kind of has some progression, and that's because on the back there's this little story, the Wanderer Pyloro's Journal. And so this is day 147, and I believe the other one is day like 221 or something like that. So it's got a full story. When we were playing, I told Audrey, like, what I would like to see is maybe if they did like a campaign game that involved this world. That way you could do co-op instead of versus. But here is our rule book. So Skulk Hollow, very thick. One thing we noticed during the gameplay, very thick outer side. Objectives, has your components. Has your components for each of the different guardians, so that is good. Your example setup. So it looks like there's a lot of pages, but there's a lot of like examples in the book that show you how to play, what to do, what all the symbols mean. So lots of information there. Guardian's turn, end of game triggers, key terms came in handy during our gameplay. We had to look it up, I think, in both Mall Peak and in Skulk Hollow. And then they give you all the heroes, so that's nice. Shows you what all the heroes do. And then it goes over each of the different guardians in the game, and then the back is just as good. So that is that. The player board. So one player usually sits on one side, one sits on the other. You have the hero side, you have the guardian side, you have your neutral zone, I guess. The other side, I guess just for preference, this one has a bunch of little dots and this one doesn't, but you can play, I guess, on either side. We play with the dot side, just makes it easier. I left these in, I don't know why, but basically here's each of the boss mats. So same thing, double-sided, one side doesn't have anything on it, and one side has your guardian that you're trying to fight. You move up the guardian, you can have so many Foxen in this case, and you have to do so much damage by leaping around and attacking him. So this is the first one. I forget his name. We'll get to the names. And then we got the second one, big old scorpion looking thing. Very thick, very nice boards. I think I kept the framing just because I felt like you can put them in here easier to keep them. But then for Mall Peak, which is a prototype, I don't remember if these were in there and I got rid of them or not. If we have to send it off to somebody else, I apologize. So this is Shriek. Oh, this isn't Shriek. He shrieks. Launch. So some of them also have 2 ways to get onto the boss to fight them. So that is that one. And then the last one is this squid thing, like squid octopus looking thing there. All right. And then you get your player boards. So here's the Foxen heroes, back just as blue. This is your standard stuff you're gonna need for your gameplay. It gives you all of your character abilities over here. So real nice to show you how to do that. And then the same thing with each of the guardians. You have Grak here. He needs to eliminate 8 heroes. You have a Poda. She needs to collect 4 rune tokens from the map. You have Raptora. Raptora, eliminate all non-leader hero units from ground spaces on the map. So he's very similar to the guy in the new one, the Mall Peak, the guy I played during the live gameplay. He had to do the same thing. He had to get rid of all the heroes. And then Tenthos is have all 6 root tokens present on the map at the same time. And then up here in the corner, I didn't mention the other ones, but the star is basically their difficulty. So he's the most difficult. 3, 1, 2, and another 3. So you get 1, 1, 1, 2, and then 2 3s. All right. So for bits, what do we got? We got our hearts here. There are our hearts. First time I've ever had to do this. So I don't know how long this is going to take to focus. This is actually the reason I liked using my cell phone, because I guarantee focusing. But there are the hearts. You guys let me know down below. If you guys watch my unboxing, do you prefer with the cell phone where I can hold it up to the cell phone, or is this perfectly fine as well, because then you get a full view of the box and everything? But these are the same thing. These are just the red hearts. So same thing. It's trying to focus on them. These are relics, so these are used there's a little mini expansion. I forgot to mention during the giveaway, you're going to get the mini expansion as well. We don't have the mini expansion. But in the mini expansion, you use these, but these are also used for free action. So if you're playing against somebody who's a little bit less experienced, you can use these to kind of offset that level difference, right? And then these are your power cubes, just your standard little cubes. All right, so we'll go with the heroes first, I guess. We'll just go with the hero and then we'll go with them. So nice little story in the back of the boxes. So we read these during our live play, but there is a nice little story there. I had it and then I moved it and it went away. Either way, all right, there's a story there. All right, and then you get some Foxen meeples. So these are nice, they're screen printed, which is really helpful for really helpful for identifying your different heroes when you draw them, because your cards, which we'll look at, have these same symbols on, so that way you know which one is being attacked. Get back in the bed. All right. And then, so here is their deck. So there's a couple different heroes you can play with. It is asymmetric power, so it does add some variability. So you have these ones, yeah. So these are the heroes. So you have the King of War here. Let me turn this over because it's probably gonna try to focus on everything else but this. But you have the King of War. So he's got 3 hit points. He can attack. He can leap. You have the Princess of Tactics here. She only got 2 health, but she has this command ability where you can spend 1 power to allow a banded hero to take any available action. Banded means that you're in the same spot, so they're together. Prince of Guile, recall, so he's got a special action where you get 1 power to retrieve any 1 card from the discard pile, so you can bring your cards back. And then Queen of Blessings, spend 1 to heal 1 power to remove a wound from any hero, because that's important. You lose your heroes, you're kind of out there by yourself fighting. And then the Sentinel, you get him no matter what. He always starts in the game. You get the Sentinel. And then these are the player aids for your opponent. So they get a player aid of your character with its ability plus what all of your other stuff does. And then you get your player cards with your action ability. So move, draw power, Some of them are going to be your characters. So you got your knight, you got your rogue, the archer. I think that's all three. And you'll notice, like I said, at the top there, you can see that it's got the symbol that matches what's on the meeple. So that is it for the heroes. All right. And I'm not going to worry about trying to put this back in the plastic sleeves because I was going to say that would take too long, but this is taking long. Come out. We'll put your meeples in afterwards. There we go. Get in there, meeples. Guess technically you don't even need that plastic baggie, to be honest. All right. So we'll do Grax. We'll do them in order. 1, 2, 3, right? So Grax is the one that we played on the channel. So you get this tiny little Foxen marker right there. So that's kind of neat. That's for your track. This is his meeple. So like I said, big chunky meeples here. Really like him. Real heavy, hefty little guy there. And then there's Grax. So same thing. Player aid to go to the other player. Shows Grax win condition and his abilities. And then he has a single deck of cards, and all of his are going to be based on his moves or his abilities. And you can take, when you play the game, you take one of the two actions. So that is his deck of cards. All right, we'll put him back. So all of the bad guys are going to be pretty much the same. So we'll just kind of show you the characters, the meeples, and that kind of stuff. I don't think we need to really go through all the cards. Although I've not seen the cards. There might be some differences in the cards. We can look. She has a lot of stuff in her bag. All right. So this is a Poda. So this is the big scorpion looking thing, or centipede. So she has, all right, so these are the relic tokens that you have to claim or get, and they're not wanting to focus. Yeah, definitely for me, this does not work because it wants to focus on everything else but what I'm trying to show you guys. And then this is her big meeple. Can we focus? Yeah, there we go. That focused a little bit. That finally focused. There we go. So that is the relics and her meeple. And then her deck of cards. We'll do a quick skim just to see if there's anything different. I don't know. All right, so that's her player aid card. And then, okay, so she has, just her abilities. So because she has stab, so it's just her abilities are different. Everything else, all the other cards are pretty much the same. But they are neat. It's got the nice, cute art on it for the stab and the, what was that? What was that one? Oh, slam. Da, 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 da. Let the boys be boys. All right. So that is her. All right, and then we do Raptra and see what he's all about. I'm guessing these are boys and girls. Whatever I'm saying they are is what they are. So he gets this big old cloud thing. He has a cloud, and then his big chunky meep. Chunky meeps. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go, camera. Focus. There we go. So yeah, nice big chunky meep, and a cloud, and a cloud. Now he does have something different. He's got something here that says ground. So he's got something different in his. All right, so he's got his player aid card. And then, okay, so he's got 2 extra cards back here. Everything else is the same, just his actions. And then, so air, if this card is air side up, place the cloud token beneath Raptor. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, it's 2 of the same card, 1 for you and 1 for your opponent, so you can keep track of, is he on the ground or is he in the air? Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that. So definitely some different mechanics with him. All right. All you guys back in there. And Tanthos, she is last. We'll call her a she. Got 2 boys, 2 girls in the box. That works. All right, so she is a big old squiddy girl, and she is morado. We like purple. Purple is our favorite color. She has a bunch of tentacles. That's it. So yeah, so she got a bunch of tentacles, and her. There we go. So yeah, big old chunky meeples. I mean, these are thick meeples. There's some thick old Meeples. All right, so we'll put her back in once we look at her cards. See if she's got any special cards. All right, so yeah, player aid, her any action card. I think everything else looks pretty much the same then, yeah. So no special cards for her. So we'll put her back up. Put her back up. All of her little bits back in her box. Extra baggies now for other games, I guess. Everything goes back in its proper space. I do like this. It's got a nice ledge here to kind of keep that together. Oh yeah, sometimes you're stuck under the insert. We'll pull the insert out. We're just going to check. We're going to check. No, it's a gray box. it's a gray box under there. Sometimes there's art. Sometimes there's hidden things. Always good to double check. We didn't miss anything. All right, back there. I like that. That's good. Put this back a key. And then everything else pretty much is where it needs to be. So we just flip that over. Shut that. Ooh, got us a nice box for it. Shut that there. All right. There we go. That is Mall Peak by Pencil Purse Games. Like I said, we are doing a giveaway, which may be one of the reasons you saw the thumbnail and clicked on this video. If you fast forwarded through the beginning and want to know how to enter and win this copy, all you need to do is click that link down below for our link tree. Click the link to Extra Life. Donate $1. That gets you 1 entry. $5, 5 entries, $10, 10 entries, $100, 100 entries. Because remember, it is Para los Niños, Children's Miracle Network. Doodly-doo-doo. Maybe that was a donation. Who knows? I'll have to check it out in a minute. Maybe it was you because you're trying to win this game. Although that isn't how time works. It's all wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey thing. But anyways, guys, if you want to watch that Mall Peak video this Saturday, make sure you hit that subscribe, bell notification, know when we go live. That's when we'll also be doing the winner announcement. So definitely come out and chat with us and watch the game play. Until next time, guys. Peace.